My name's Councillor Raj Mehta, Chair of Telford and Wrekin Interfaith Council.
I'm Priya George, I'm GP from Shropshire, and I'm also clinical lead for Equality, Diversity and Inclusion for Shropshire, Telford and Wrekin CCGs.
What are the benefits of having the vaccine?
Vaccines are the way out of this pandemic because they would work with your immune system so that you will be ready to fight the virus if you are exposed. So that if you are exposed to the virus, then it will reduce your chance of being seriously ill. An effective vaccine is the best way to protect people from coronavirus at this time.
Are there any side effects to the vaccine?
These vaccines can cause side effects, but these are very mild and they're very short-living as well. So the most common side effects that we have seen are tenderness in the arm where you've had your vaccination, feeling tired, general aches, mild flu-like symptoms, or a headache. These can happen after a few days and last for a few days, not more than that.
Will the vaccine give me COVID-19?
The vaccine cannot give you COVID-19, and it will only reduce your chance of becoming seriously ill because they contain weakened, inactive parts of the organism, and that triggers an immune response in your body. So there's no way it can actually give you the disease itself.
Are the vaccines safe?
The COVID-19 vaccine is very safe and effective. It gives you the best possible protection against coronavirus. Data published by the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency confirms that the approved vaccines meet strict safety standards. The data shows that the vast majority of reported side effects are mild and all are in line with the most type of vaccines, including the seasonal flu vaccine.
What would you say to communities from the ethnic minorities who lack confidence in experts?
We need to recognize that some people have these concerns. Historically, these communities have not been treated with the care they've deserved or entitled to. We must impress on people that the vaccines are the best way to prevent people becoming very ill if they do catch the virus, and that they have been rigorously tested, and most importantly, that they offer protection from the most severe impacts of COVID-19.
What are the differences between the vaccines?
We now have 3 vaccines which have been approved by the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency. These are the Pfizer, BioNTech, the University of Oxford, and AstraZeneca and Moderna. All 3 have been approved. This means that they all meet the required safety, quality, and effectiveness standards, and they all offer protection from the most severe impacts of COVID-19.
Are there any animal ingredients in these vaccines?
The approved COVID-19 vaccines do not contain any animal products or egg. The British Islamic Medical Association has, in fact, released 2 statements recommending the AstraZeneca and the Pfizer vaccines for eligible individuals in the Muslim community for protection against COVID-19.
Is there any alcohol in this vaccine?
The Oxford AstraZeneca vaccines contain a very minute amount, which is 0.002 milligram ethanol per 0.5 ml dose. This is less than in most foods, including in bread. The British Islamic Medical Association and Muslim Council of Britain have both released statements saying it is okay for Muslims to have the vaccines.
Can people have the vaccine during Ramadan?
Again, the British Islamic Medical Association has released a statement reassuring people that having COVID-19 vaccine does not invalidate the fast because of the way the vaccine is delivered or as an injection into the arm. Ramadan should not delay the uptake of the vaccine.
In what order are people receiving the vaccine?
The NHS is contacting people in the priority groups when it is their turn to receive the vaccine. People have been called forward who meet the criteria, and this criteria is based on the recommendations by the Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunization.
How can I book an appointment to get my vaccine?
Please do not contact the NHS to seek a vaccine. The NHS will contact you. When we do contact you, please do attend your booked appointment and please continue to follow all the guidance to control the virus and save lives.
Can someone who suffers with allergies have this vaccine?
Tell the healthcare staff before you are vaccinated if you ever had a serious allergic reaction. You should not have COVID-19 vaccine if you have ever had a serious allergic reaction, including anaphylaxis, to a previous dose of the same vaccine or any of the ingredients contained in the vaccine.
Can pregnant women have the vaccine?
More evidence is needed before you can routinely be offered the vaccine. So at present, Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunization recommends that you may be able to have the vaccine if you are pregnant And if you are at high risk of getting the coronavirus because of where you work or have a health condition, that means you are at higher risk of serious complication of coronavirus.
Women who are planning to have children, can they have the vaccine?
Women who are trying to become pregnant do not need to avoid pregnancy after having the vaccine. The vaccine cannot give you or your baby COVID-19. This is supported by the Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, who say there is no evidence to suggest that COVID-19 vaccines will affect fertility. Claims of any effect of COVID-19 vaccination on fertility are simply speculative and not supported by any data.
Women who are breastfeeding, can they have the vaccine?
The Joint Committee on Vaccination and Immunization advises that there is no known risk in giving these vaccines to breastfeeding women. Breastfeeding women should therefore be offered vaccination if they are eligible for it.
Where can people in the community find out more information about the different languages?
There's a lot of information available in different languages on the UK government's website and also our local health trust website, which is www.sath.co.uk.